Ms. Russell she does not have a constitutional right to be a federal judge. And she's not qualified to be a federal judge.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a heated exchange that's been making waves in Washington. Senator John Kennedy is known for not holding back, and this time, he's clashing with a nominee put forward by the Biden administration about a controversial letter that has left many questioning her fitness for the federal bench. So grab your popcorn because this one's intense. Sarah Russell, Biden's nominee for a federal judgeship, signed a letter addressed to the governor of Connecticut during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. The letter wasn't just any letter, it called for the immediate release of everyone incarcerated in the state. Yes, you heard that right everyone, from those awaiting trial to those already convicted. Now here's the kicker. When asked about this letter during the Senate Judiciary Committee hearings, Russell claimed she couldn't remember signing it. This has raised a lot of eyebrows, including mine. The demands weren't just extreme, they were downright dangerous. The letter didn't make any distinctions between violent and non-violent offenders. It called for the release of everyone, including murderers and rapists, into our communities. Senator Kennedy was quick to pounce on this, labeling the demand as extreme and utterly unacceptable. Kennedy, along with many others, argued that releasing such dangerous individuals without any consideration of public safety is simply irresponsible. I mean, think about it. Would you feel safe knowing that someone who committed a heinous crime was suddenly walking free because of a letter like this?
Ms. Russell sent a letter to the governor of Connecticut during the pandemic. Here's what she said, quote, "As they stand, prisons and jails are detrimental to public health and human rights and disproportionately harm marginalized communities, including Black, brown, indigenous, and other communities of color, immigrants, people with mental illness, people with disabilities, people in the LGBTQ plus community, people who use drugs, people engaged in sex work and street economies, and people experiencing houselessness and poverty." Then she went on to request the governor to immediately release everybody in jail in Connecticut. It's unclear to me whether she was talking about just during the pandemic or on a permanent basis. Then she goes on to tell the governor of Connecticut to stop putting people in jail. And it's still unclear to me whether she meant just for the duration of the pandemic or on an extended basis. And on top of all of that, the cherry on top, she didn't turn the letter over to the committee. I don't know why she didn't. Perhaps she thought, I'm not saying this is the case, she thought we wouldn't find it. It took about 7.3 minutes on Google to find it.
So, where does this leave us? Senator Kennedy has made it clear he strongly opposes Russell's nomination, and he's urging the White House and their fellow senators to do the same. He believes that someone with such controversial and extreme views shouldn't hold the power to decide the fate of others in a court of law. It's a heated debate and one that's far from over. What do you think? Should Sarah Russell's nomination be rejected, or do you believe her past actions shouldn't disqualify her? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on all the latest political showdowns. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.